Alright, so this week we making moves. Enough of the games. There's no way a cat should have more Instagram followers than me. I'm a full human, point blank. So, up next for me is something that I probably should have done a long time ago, but you know what they say, better late than never. So there seems to be some kind of art to this whole acting thing. Who would have thunk, right? I'm in the early stages of it all, so one of the first things that they said is very, very important is your headshots, right? You need a good headshot. Everyone pretty much already knows that, right, Adrian? You're kind of tardy to the party on that end. Why didn't you already get some? Haha, I have a story for you. I already did get headshots. When I was bartending, I had extra money. It's a good gig, which is why I'm trying to get back in that mother. So, I did some research online and I found this guy. His name is Double T, we'll call him for now. Double T Photography. So I was like, ooh, his stuff looks pretty good. And the kicker, here's the kicker, here's always the kicker, it was kind of cheap. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get headshots with him. The pictures look good. And he was only charging $200 for 3 looks. So I was like, done, I'll do that. That's easy, light work. So I went in with him, did the pictures, came out of it feeling lit. I was like, these are good. Like, I was very happy with the work he did. Yeah, paid him, no problem. He even did a retouch up of 3 of my favorite photos. So I was like, $200 well spent. Like, I was very happy. So then I went and showed my headshots to a friend of mine out here who I've grown to be pretty close with. She said that they looked like I should get my money back, which is hardly constructive. It's mostly just rude, honestly. It's more rude than anything. Whatever. Now, of course, that was more than a little distressing because I thought these were lit. I thought these were the best pictures I had ever seen. Like, if those were my yearbook pictures, my school just became Juilliard or something like that, or something like that, or something like that. Welcome to We the Goats Academy of Higher Learning, where you may actually not learn shit, but understand your yearbook photo will be lit. Or something like that. But essentially she was saying that the photos were solid, but they lacked personality. They were doing me no justice. So I actually just decided that I'm just gonna get all new photos myself. And the girl I was talking to about, you know, my photos and stuff, she recommended me to her photographer. A lot of people have already recommended me to photographers, but maybe I'm crazy. They're asking for $400, $500, $700 for some pictures? I don't think so. No, absolutely not. I could take a good headshot photo. Give $500 for a picture. I don't know. I'm not spending that. I'm not paying for it. I won't. No. 500. Nope. Count me out. No, not doing it. I'm absolutely not doing it. The people on this bus right here think I'm crazy. So what I originally decided was I'm just gonna wait until I get a new bartending job, and then once I have that money, I'll drop it on the pictures. Because when I was bartending, I just had a lot of extra money. Not that your boy was balling or nothing. But since I haven't been getting any shifts, I don't have it like that anymore. So what I originally decided was wait until you get a bartending job, but that's been taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Instead of waiting any longer, because I don't have time to wait. I'm 22 years old, aka old as 7 years ago, if you had asked me where I'll be when I'm 22, I would have said I either have 7 or 8 mansions, and my favorite jet ski is my purple one. So I'm way behind schedule, as you can see. I'm not even close. I'm not even close. So, can't waste any more time. So here's my plan. I have access to a really good camera. So in lieu of paying $500, nope, I'm not spending that. I'll just do it my damn self. So what I did was, I did some research. I went on the young Google, because Google knows all, and typed in a bunch of, you know, black successful actors that look like me. And I looked at their headshots. So Will Smith's headshots, Shameik Moore's headshots, Denzel Washington's headshots. I'm next in line, so I had to look at his. People like that. Who else? Daniel Kaluuya's headshots. He's pretty big. He's gotten big now. They're all successful. They're all black. They all play characters in their TV shows and movies and things. So I looked at their headshots to see, you know, if there was a common thread between all of them so I can imitate it, because you know, why try to be a trailblazer and come up with my own headshot design theory that I think is gonna work. I'm just gonna look at these guys and see what they did and see if I could imitate it to some degree, you know, have my own personal touches on it, make it my own. When I did that, there was a very clear distinction. The jacket. They all had some kind of fly-ass jacket on, and suddenly everything became clear to me. I need a jacket. So what I'm going to do now is I'm on the way to the jacket store to buy a jacket, because once I get my hands on a young jacket, I'll be unstoppable. It'll just start flooding in. That's how this works. Get a jacket, get rich and famous. That's clearly the roadmap. So jacket, here I come. So we've arrived at the jacket store, and frankly, I refuse to give the actual store's name a more formal shout out until I, you know, get what I came for, because they're not getting free publicity out of me. Because, you know, if I shout out, hey, I'm actually at blank blank store, then everyone will be like, oh wow, Adrian shops at, let's all go and get our jackets from there from now on. I highly doubt that will be anyone's thought process, but we can't have that nevertheless. So alright, finally got a spot at the jacket store. I had to be a little reckless, but this dude was taking forever to back up out of his parking spot. I don't know why he was being such a anyways. Upon returning to my vehicular automobile from the jacket store, I realized that somebody was playing a sick joke. A car was parked illegally behind me, blocking me into my parking spot. You too? Somebody parked right behind me. I can't even get out. I wish I had kept the camera rolling so you could just see my interaction with this guy once he came back out to his car. It wasn't pretty, but I wasn't deterred. I tried to remain upbeat, stay in character, and deliver my lines still. So a purchase has been made. I wanted to be more chipper about this purchase, but dude parked behind my car so I couldn't get out. What the hell is this man thinking? I've never seen some dumber in my life. So let's just run that back then, now that I've had some time to cool off. A purchase has been made. It doesn't feel the same. I'm still pissed off. Why would you park behind me like that? Nah. Ah! That's so stupid. Like, I've never seen something like that in my life. But I'm an actor, so I couldn't let him win. I still made sure the line was delivered. Came around in the end. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Ugh, that was so stupid. But a purchase has been made. I don't quit. I think I'm really actually gonna like this purchase because I used to be a big Letterman jacket kind of guy. Like in college, I wore this Letterman jacket that I just thought I was so freaking cool wearing that joint. And I found one in the store, in the jacket store. I'm not gonna name it until it has earned our trust. But found a Letterman jacket and I was like, oh man, flashbacks. Put it on, I was like, I feel 4 years younger. And then I was like, this is absolutely no good. Not what I want. I ended up stumbling across another jacket that was pretty cool. Not something I've worn in the past, so I liked it. I liked the way it made me look. I liked the way it made me feel. It should be a game changer. So, of course, you'll see a lot more of that. It has this little thing right here. And you see the headshots. It'll be magnifique. Is magnifique even a word? Is it French? I don't know. In my head, it's French. Whatever. I just decided that yes, it is a word, and yes, it is French. So, I ran with that and tried to just show off a little bit more of the French I'd picked up. I think I'm really gonna like this jacket. It has a certain je ne sais quoi about it. Yeah. Oui. Non, sommolé, j'ai parlé français. J'ai caca oui la semaine dernière. Apparently, what I just said translates to not only do I speak French, but I also pooped in bed last week. That dude's an idiot.